That's your boy P. Kemp. So, yo, Russell Wilson, the wife of Ciara. Russ, come on, don't do that. Don't be like that, Russ. It's jokes, okay? But listen, people been calling Russ a simp because Russ ain't got no bass in his voice. Let's put it like it is. He ain't put no bass in his voice. Ciara run that house, man. And then he corny. He is extra corny. Channing Crowder brought up the fact that Russell Wilson did a Mr. Unlimited video, and I watched it, and it was one of the corniest things I ever seen. This white dude did a video on it. He said it's giving off very much vibes of over-involved stepdad and Christian youth pastor. You know what I'm saying? And I agree with that. Like, it was just so bad. People been calling Russ a simp because Ciara is out here promoting her single Jump, and Russ is with it. He typed under the comments, Ciara Summer making it jump all summer, whatever he said. And it's just like, dudes be looking at it just like, man, you got your girl out here popping cheeks in front of a Wendy's in the Shell gas station. Like, bro, what is you doing? And I first thought it was because he was Christian that everybody was trying to say he was soft and a simp and all of this. But I realized it's just because he ain't got no bass in his voice. And mixed with the fact that he corny. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, Jay-Z do this all the time. Jay-Z and Beyonce cheeks be all over the internet. Intronet, trust me. I be looking at them. You know what I'm saying? And then Kanye. We didn't call Kanye this much of a simp. Even though we know he married the most dotricious chick. I don't even know the word to say, but we already know what he married. We was looking at Kanye like, oh, you kissed her? Oh my God. Why would you? Are you married her? Why would you do that? Not her. You know what I'm saying? We already know how we looked at Kanye, but even still, Kanye came in the crib sometimes was like, hey, what you wearing? You know I'm trying to be on my Christian joy. Like, why would you come in here? You going to the wars and that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Kanye, like, but Russell Wilson does not seem like the type of dude to me that could even bring bass in his voice. I just can't see it. Like, he'll be at the crib like, hey, babe, could you turn the music just a smidgen? No, I mean, we got a mansion, you know. No, it's fine. It's fine. You don't have to go to another room. Just turn it down some, you know. I got my plays. I've got a game tomorrow, babe. You know, it's fine. No, it's fine. You know what I'm saying? Whereas, like, you know, any other person would be like, yo, why would you come in and turn the music? Like, what would you turn the music up for? You see I'm in here studying. I got to play tomorrow. I got to play tomorrow against this new young punk that's trying to take my spot. What? I bought a mansion in here. You got 37 rooms. You couldn't go there. Everything in here is foam coated, sound deafening, whatever. You can't hear the sound. You know what I'm trying to say. And yet you come in here playing music. You know I got a game tomorrow. Man, who you think you talking to? What? Keep playing with me. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just saying, you already know to go in the other room. What you mean? No, sometimes you got to jump up and just, you know what I'm saying? You know, it ain't like you're going to slap nobody, but sometimes you got to jump up and just let her know, like, you know what I'm saying? What you said? What? You know what I'm saying? That's when you get that good box up against the wall, like, yeah, say something. You know what I'm saying? But look, I can't see Russell Wilson doing that. He don't seem like he has no bass in his voice in his own house. And that's why Ciara does things like this. She twerking all over the internet. She did this. But look, one thing I got to say is, let's be real. When you find them in the streets, you know, when you go get a wife out the strip club, expect them to be that. Expect them to be that. You're not going to be able to just blink that and just change that and expect them to, you know, turn into this good, you know, first lady and all of this and this, that, and the other. And this the weird position that Rustin put himself in. Same position that Devin Franklin put himself in with Megan Good. He went through the same thing. Congregation got to talking about Megan Good. I know you ain't going to come in here dressing like that. You doing all that. And, you know, he got put in a weird position where he felt some type of way about it. He really did. But he had to defend his wife. And this is what I think Russ is doing right now. He feels some type of way about it, I'm sure. But since everybody is swirling around it, he feels like, I'm not going to go against my wife. I'm going to just defend her because that's the easiest thing to do instead of putting out to the world that I'm indifferent about this. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they did. And that's what Devin Franklin did. And you can see months after that, they was divorced. Because it just doesn't matter. See, this is why I respect Muslims a lot more in this type of arena. And this is why people don't respect Christians. Because Christians just be trying to do any and everything to bend the rules of the Bible to fit their lives. Like, oh, we don't have to abide by this because it's a new day. We ain't got to do this because of this. We ain't got to do that, really. I mean, it says it, but do we really got to do it? No, we ain't got to do it. We new Christians. We don't have to do any of this. Whereas Muslims be like, I wish you would come out the house without your... Girl, you don't put that scarf over your head. It's not playing with me. Wish I would catch you out somewhere twerking at a gas station. You know what I'm saying? And if you was out here twerking at a gas station, they're going to leave you there. They're going to leave you there. It reminds me of a story. Not a story, but a time I was in a bar and I seen a couple. You know what I'm saying? And chick was drunk. They was both drunk, but the chick was extra drunk. And she just started getting her Beyonce on in this bar. Going in. She on the floor. She throwing the legs up. She getting her full Beyonce cater to you thing on. Only it ain't towards her man. It's towards the bar. And we all looking like, who got some single? You got some single? Let me get a couple. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We were about to start throwing singles. That's how she was throwing it in there. And it was just like, it was so disrespectful. I was just looking like, are you serious? And we looking at my man like, are you serious though? You ain't gonna say nothing to your girl? And all on his face was, I want to say something, but I can't. Because if I say something, she one of these new modern women that's about to argue me down, and she already drunk. She about to talk crazy to me, all of that. He had that all written over his face. He wanted to say something so bad, but he couldn't. And he knew he couldn't because she was really running the whole situation. And if he said anything, she dared him to. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to tell you what I would have done. I would have left her there. Right there. First of all, you doing all that, I ain't about to say nothing to you. I'm gone. I'm at the crib. And I would appreciate if you didn't call me tomorrow. You understand what I'm saying? I'm good. I'm good if that's how you think you're going to treat me in front of everybody. Not in front of everybody, but that's the level of respect you have for me. You ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? And I could get if somebody caught Ciara at a little party or something, twerking a little bit. You know, they caught her, she sauced up a little bit, and they just caught her slipping. You know what I'm saying? But to be rolling out this whole thing, she's selling rum, and while in the video, she's selling the rum. She's twerking on the beach. She got her song she coming out with, and she's twerking for the song and all of this. It's one thing. It's like, it's a catch-22. It's like, listen, if you know where you got her, you're going to have to go along with that. But the thing that don't match up is that Christians and Muslim, we can't keep mixing that like that. It don't work. It don't work. We see in the instance of Devin Franklin, it don't work. They had to go their separate ways. It does not match well. And for you to keep trying to bend and twist the rules in your head to make it seem like it worked to you, you know you feel some type of way about this, Russ. But you too scared to say something. That's why people calling you a simp. I don't have no problem with a man being really appreciative of his wife and where she came from and feeling like she a blessing. Yes, do he go over simplified with the how he be praising her and all that? Yeah, he go a little extra hard. He go a lot extra hard. But I'm just saying, I ain't got no problem with you being appreciative of your woman, but what I do have a problem with is that you have no authority in your own house. Look at Muslims. That's why I respect Muslims so much. Like I said earlier, they wish they girl would come and act like this and this, because they don't. For one, they operate with women that are under the covering of God, under the same type of thing that they're doing. So if she following God and you following God, she going to abide by certain rules. So when y'all connect, you already know you ain't going to have to deal with stuff like this. But The problem with Christians, people look at Christians like they're a joke because we think we could just bend and flex the rules any which type of way. And we, from that, we get called simps and we get looked at a certain way. But listen, I'm telling you, every Christian ain't like this. Every person that follow God ain't like this. My brother is very spiritual, and all I can tell you is I wish you would. I wish you would. Test my brother if you want to. He keep a thing on the side of him. And he keep these too. And he would rather use these. He wants you to feel it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you, this is why people viewing you like this, Russ. Like, you got to put some bass in your voice, man. Stop letting your woman prance and dance all around the place. But, like they say, if this how she is where you got her, you got to let her be free, I guess. But I'm going to just tell you, that's why we need to stop getting them from out of certain places like that. We need to stop looking in the strip club. We need to stop looking in the entertainment industry and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because they going to have to do what they have to do to keep up them appearances. And that may not match with your lifestyle. And if it doesn't match with your lifestyle in the beginning, I don't see why it would match 5 years later when you're tired of it and you have to let her go. This your boy, P. Camp. Let me know what you think in the comments. Get at your boy.